What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Tuesday, November 15th, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new documentary Senior. The streaming service shared a trailer for the film Monday, featuring late filmmaker Robert Downey Sr. and his son, actor Robert Downey Jr. Senior explores the life and career of Downey Sr., who died at the age of 85 in July 2021. Downey Sr. was an independent filmmaker known for writing and directing Putney Soup in 1969, Greaser's Palace in 1972, and other films. The documentary is described as a lovingly irreverent portrait of the life and career of maverick filmmaker Robert Downey Sr. that quickly delves into a meditation of art, mortality, and healing generation dysfunction. Senior is directed by Chris Smith and produced by Downey Jr. and his wife Susan Downey. Downey Jr. and Susan Downey previously said, "We're grateful to have Netflix partner with us on this highly personal project. They're the ideal home for our unconventional, oft-observed, brutally in-depth homage." Senior had its world premiere at the Telluride Film Festival in October. The film will premiere on December 2nd on Netflix. Andor episodes are heading to ABC, FX, Freeform, and Hulu over Thanksgiving. Disney Plus, which streams the show, confirmed in a press release Monday that the first two episodes of the Star Wars series will be available on ABC, FX, Freeform, and Hulu for the Thanksgiving holiday. Andor takes place in the Star Wars universe and is a prequel to the 2016 film Rogue One. The series follows thief Cassian Andor, played by Diego Luna, on his journey towards becoming a rebel hero. The official description reads, "The tale is set against the backdrop of a burgeoning rebellion against a ruthless empire where people and planets are drawn into a conflict that will have far-reach effects across the galaxy. It's an era filled with danger, deception, and intrigue, and one that will test the courage and resolve of a reluctant hero determined to make a difference." The programming event coincides with the Andor Season 1 finale, which premieres November 23rd on Disney+. Stranger Things creators Matt and Ross Duffer said Season 5 has a bit of everything. The writers, directors, and producers known as the Duffer Brothers teased the show's fifth and final season during a panel Sunday in Los Angeles. Stranger Things is a sci-fi horror series that follows a group of young friends as they experience supernatural events in their hometown of Hawkins, Indiana in the 80s. Previous seasons have drawn influence from 80s pop culture, including A Nightmare on Elm Street. Ross Duffer says Season 5, the way we see it, is kind of like a culmination of all the seasons, so it's got a little bit of each. I think that what we're trying to do is go back to the beginning a little bit in sort of the tone of 1, but also scale-wise, it's more aligned with what 4 is, so hopefully it's got a little better of everything. The Duffer Brothers said they pitched the full final season to Netflix in a 2-hour meeting. Matt Duffer says, "We did get our executives to cry, which I felt was a good sign that these executives are crying." He jokingly added, "The only other times I'd see them cry were like budget meetings." Ross Duffer confirmed that work on Season 5 is full steam ahead. He said, "We turned in the first script of a couple of weeks ago, and we're on to the second." Stranger Things stars Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Finn Wolfhard, Millie Bobby Brown, Gaten Matrezano, Caleb McLaughlin, Natalia Dyer, Charlie Heaton, Noah Schnapp, and Maya Hawke. Netflix has yet to announce the release date for Season 5, but shared the title of the first episode name last week. It isn't time for its annual holiday marathon. A Christmas Story has the attention of the real estate world as the Parker's family house is up for sale. The home at 11th Street in Cleveland, Ohio, was built in 1895 and has been renovated to better capture its former glory. The asking price is not publicly disclosed, and only qualified buyers will be able to buy for the property after signing confidentiality agreements. The website dedicated to the house states wall-to-wall anecdotes Throughout, this lovely classic is both spacious and intimate, nostalgically upgraded with what somewhat ancient appliances. Your show be the talk of the town when you own this world-famous house and museum based on the beloved Christmas classic film. The house is part of a bulk sale which includes 7 parcels, 5 buildings, and 1.3 acres of land. 2 public parking lots are also part of the sale. Other properties include the Bumpkins house, which was also the home of the Parkers' neighbors, the Bumpkins, and their hundreds of dogs. The Parker house was sold in 2004 on eBay by Brian Jones, a super fan from California. He renovated that house and turned it into a museum. He also rented out the Parker house and Bumpkins house for guests looking for an overnight stay in the world of A Christmas Story. More than 1 million people have visited what is described as a campus since 2006. A Christmas Story was released in 1983. It stars Peter Billingsley as young Ralphie Parker, who tries to talk his parents into buying him a BB gun for Christmas. Billingsley is reprising his role as Ralphie for the upcoming sequel, Christmas Story Christmas, which will be released on streaming services Thursday. The movie, directed by Clay Cattis, will feature Ralphie returning home for the holidays and reconnecting with old friends from the original film. Cleveland.com, a news and information website dedicated to covering Cleveland, interviewed Billingsley ahead of the release of the sequel. When asked what he thought of the house being converted into a museum, he says, "It sort of never ceased to amaze me. It's kind of never surprised me. People want to connect to that." Jay Leno, the former host of The Tonight Show, canceled an appearance at a financial conference Sunday after he was seriously burned in a gasoline fire in a Los Angeles car garage, reports said Monday. Leno, the car enthusiast who now hosts the hit CNBC series Jay Leno's Garage, suffered a serious injury to his face when one of the cars in the garage where he stores his cars burst into flames, TMZ reported. He was taken to the Grossman Burn Center for treatment. Leno said in a statement to Variety, "I got some serious burns from a gasoline fire. I am okay, just need a week or 2 to get back on my feet." Leno was scheduled to perform at the Financial Brand Forum, a conference for senior marketing executives at the Aria Hotel and Resort on Sunday, but was not able to attend. The conference said in an email to attendees obtained by People, his family was not able to provide us very many details, but there was a very serious medical emergency that is preventing Jay from traveling. All we know is that he is alive, so our prayers go out to him and his family tonight. Trevor Noah is going on tour in 2023. The 38-year-old actor, comedian, and television personality announced that the Off the Records stand-up comedy tour Monday. The tour begins January 20th in Atlanta, just over a month after Noah's final episode of The Daily Show, and ends December 3rd, 2023 in San Francisco. Trevor wrote on Instagram, "I'm excited to announce my 2023 Off the Record tour, with the first dates kicking off in the U.S. Noah announced his impending exit from The Daily Show in September after 7 years. He said at the time, "I love hosting the show. It's been one of my greatest challenges. It's been one of my greatest joys." The comedian said on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in October that he considers his departure a joyous one. He says, "It's funny how people ask it when asked why he's leaving." He says, like, people ask you this question as you were telling them bad news. I can understand it, but I think everybody has gone through a period of looking at their lives. Netflix announced in October that Noah's 3rd comedy special, I Wish You Would premiere November 22nd. Soap opera legend John Aniston has died. The actor who played Victor Caracas on Days of Our Lives for more than 3 decades died on Friday. He was 89. Aniston's daughter, Jennifer Aniston, shared the news alongside a tribute Monday on Instagram. She wrote, "Sweet Papa John Anthony Aniston, you were one of the most beautiful humans I ever knew. I'm so grateful that you went soaring into the heavens in peace and without pain. And on November 11th, no less. You will always had perfect timing. That number will forever hold an even greater meaning for me now. I love you till the end of time. Don't forget to visit." Aniston was born on the Greek island of Crete in 1933. His family soon moved to Pennsylvania, where he started acting in high school and attended Penn State University. Aniston established his career in soap operas in the 70s and 80s, appearing in Love of Life and Search for Tomorrow. His first appearance on Days of Our Lives was as the character Eric Richards in 1970 and made his debut as Victor in 1985. The actor has two children, daughters Jennifer Aniston and with his first wife Nancy Doe, and son Alex Aniston with his second wife Sherry Rooney. He also raised Dow's son John from her previous marriage. Aniston was 89. Celebrated soul singer Roberta Flack is losing her ability to sing and speak after being diagnosed with ALS. A spokesperson for Flack released a statement on her diagnosis Monday, but did not specify when she was diagnosed or what stage of ALS she has. The statement says Ms. Flack plans to stay active in her musical and creative pursuits. Her fortitude and joyful embrace of music that lifted her from modest circumstances to the international spotlight remains vibrant and inspired. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, known as Lou Gehrig's disease, affects the nerve cells that controls voluntary muscle movements, which includes walking, fine motor skills, and speaking. It can progress at different rates. There is no known cure for the disease. Flack is a four-time Grammy Award winner and recipient of the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She is best known for her song Killing Me Softly with His Song and the 1973 album Killing Me Softly, which appears on it. She won the Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Performance by a Female for the album and song. Next year marks the 50th anniversary of the album's release. Flack officially retired from touring in 2018. The songstress will be featured on the PBS series American Masters on January 24th. The documentary will explore her rise to fame from teaching piano to becoming one of the most iconic singers of all time. Garth Brooks will launch a new Las Vegas residency show in May 2023. The 60-year-old country music singer announced his Garth Brooks Plus One residency show at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas during Monday's episode of Good Morning America. Brooks explained, "We're calling it the Plus One because we're going to try something we've never tried before." He added, "The band is coming, but it's the one-man show. They're going to sit in the audience, so anytime you want to fiddle, just to come up and join you. Anytime you just want a percussion and background to come up and sing, or it's just you, or just bring the whole band up to do Friends in Low Places. This should be stupid." Pink is going on tour in 2023. The 43-year-old singer will perform across North America on the Summer Carnival Stadium Tour. Pink will be joined by special guests Brandi Carlile, Pat Benatar, and Neil Giraldo. The North American leg of the tour kicks off July 24th in Toronto, Canada, and ends October 9th in Phoenix, Arizona. Tickets go on sale November 21st. Pink wrote on Instagram, "You're up, North America. See you next year." Foreigner is going on tour for a final time in 2023. The rock band announced its farewell tour Monday. Foreigner was co-founded by guitarist Mick Jones in 1976. The group consists today of Jones, Jeff Pilson, Kelly Hansen, Michael Blutstein, Bruce Watson, Chris Frazier, and Louis Maldonado. Jones told Billboard, "Foreigner is a completely revitalized band with a whole new energy that's won the hearts of our fans all over the world, and I want to go out while the band is still at the top of its game. I had the idea that was to become Foreigner back in 1974, and I was 30 years old at the time. By the end of the farewell tour, over 50 years will have passed, and that's a long time to be on the road." The North American leg of the tour begins July 6, 2023 in Alpharetta, Georgia, and ends September 3rd in Homedale, New Jersey. Tickets go on sale Friday at 9 a.m. local time. Foreigner will tour overseas into 2024. And finally, the American Music Awards announced more performers Monday, including Anita, Ari Lennox, Bebe Rexha, Charlie Puth, Dove Cameron, Dave Guetta, GloRilla, Little Baby, and Stevie Wonder. The stars joined the lineup that already includes Carrie Underwood, J.I.D., Imagine Dragons, and Pink. Hosted by Wayne Brady with DJ D-Nice as the house DJ, the award show will air Sunday on ABC at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, streaming the next day on Hulu. The American Music Awards is billed as the world's largest fan-voted awards, as fans can vote for their favorites in all 37 categories via Twitter or on the fans' voting site. Puth, Lennox, and Wonder will perform as part of the Lionel Richie tribute, as Richie is receiving the 2022 AMA Icon Award. The 73-year-old hosted the show in 1984 and 1985, and will become the first artist to grace the AMA stage in every decade since the award started in 1974. And that was your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.